So Elon Musk is essentially bashing the stock price of Rivian right now. And honestly, for very, very good reason. It's a fair point he's making. And I'll get to exactly why it's a fair point in just a moment. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Electric Viking. My name is Sam Evans, and I'm coming to you here from Melbourne, Australia. It is 1 a.m. on a pretty cold Monday morning. It's meant to be kind of warm this time of year, but it's actually around about 4 degrees Celsius outside. That said, there's some exciting stuff going on right now in the electric car world, as there is every single day. There is just news constantly. Cannot keep up. I need more help with this channel. If you can help support the channel on Patreon, that would be awesome. Then I can get more news out and start to tell more people about all the good stuff that's going on in the electric car world and the renewable energy world and the battery world. There's so much good news happening. I'll put a link below in the description to my Patreon account. I really, really appreciate those of you who've already jumped on to support the channel. Now, Elon Musk, according to Inside EVs, has said that true tests lie ahead for Rivian. He said high production and break-even cash flow is what matters. I agree. In fact, I am skeptical, extremely skeptical of not of Rivian. I think Rivian will succeed. But their share price is, to be honest, it's ludicrous. I want to know if you agree with me in the comment section below. Do you think it's ludicrous? Well, maybe listen to this video first and then decide on what you think, if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Now, Mark Kane from Inside EV says that Rivian's IPO, which at $78 per share, has generated at the time had generated $12 billion for the company, which is fantastic news. Generating money out of nowhere to make more EVs sounds great to me. But this resulted in a starting valuation of $76.4 billion, one of the largest ever in history. The market price of Rivian stock quickly exceeded $100, translating into a valuation of more than $100 billion. Bigger than Daimler, Mercedes, which raises some questions and some skepticism among many commentators, myself included. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm not skeptical of Rivian succeeding in the long term, primarily because they have significant backing from Amazon. I think they have enough cash to just get them through any sort of troubles that they see. And realistically, they also have a good head start on the rest of the pickup truck auto market in America. No one else is really making them right now at all. So that's a fantastic position to be in. At the time of this video, Rivian is valued at $128 per share, with a market cap of $110 billion. Now, within the last 24 hours, Tesla's CEO Elon Musk responded to one of the comments about Rivian in relation to Tesla's IPO about 10 years ago. This is really interesting stuff. He said that he hopes that Rivian will be able to achieve high production and break even cash flow, as that is the true test for a company. I think he knows he's been through some really tough times with Tesla. I hope they're able to achieve high production and break even cash flow. That is the true test. Tesla's boss, not for the first time, underlined that there are almost no examples, or none at all, other than Tesla, of successful automotive startups that achieved high volume production and became profitable in America. There's quite a number of them in China, but none in the United States. There have been hundreds of automotive startups, both electric and combustion. You just don't hear about them, by the way. He's right. But Tesla is the only American car maker to reach high volume production and positive cash flow in the past 100 years. He's got a point. Now, on Twitter, Sam said, when TSLA IPO'd at a value of $1.7 billion back in 2011, they had been selling the Tesla Roadster, for 2 years and had stunned the world with the Tesla Model S revealed the year before. No criticism of Rivian, but 24 hours into the IPO, they are worth over $100 billion with zero revenue. a sign of the times, Elon Musk, he's obviously tweeted to Elon Musk, and Elon has responded saying, I hope they're able to achieve high production and break even cash flow. That is the true test. There have been hundreds of automotive startups, both electric and combustion, but Tesla is the only American car maker to reach high volume production and positive cash flow in the past 100 years. Now, Elon and Jeff Bezos have a healthy, in the past it wasn't healthy, but currently a healthy relationship, a healthy rivalry. And they do take digs at each other from time to time on Twitter. And I think maybe there's a little bit of rivalry here because obviously Amazon owns a pretty good percentage of Rivian. So some people kind of see the company as an arm of Amazon, so to speak, and potentially as being an arm of Amazon in the future. So is that part of this kind of little dig that Elon has taken at Rivian? I don't actually think it is. I think that he's just stating some facts here. The company's valuation is ludicrous. It's absolutely obscene. It's stupid. It's not based on any facts whatsoever. It's based on purely speculation. Rivian's capability to produce a lot of EVs just isn't there. Their run rate, I mean, they haven't done anything yet, really. The vehicle, don't get me wrong, I would love a Rivian R1S or an R1T. Both beautiful vehicles. Price, though, obviously, it's expensive. That underlines the fact that it costs a lot of money to build. Clearly, Tesla is excellent at making money out of cars. People used to say the opposite, but the truth is, Tesla's profit per vehicle is around about 30%. Industry car market averages, like I've said many times, around 8 to 10%. Clearly, whatever Tesla are doing in terms of manufacturing is staggering. It's never been done before in this way. That's what Volkswagen are saying as well about Tesla's Gigafactory in Berlin. Do Rivian have that? Do they have a significant advantage over other companies? The only advantage they have is they've come to market early. Unfortunately, they just don't have the capacity right now to build a lot of these trucks. But have a look and consider these numbers. Right now, Rivian has around about 50,000 pre-orders. You've been able to pre-order a Rivian pickup truck now for over a year. Ford, not so long, about 4 months. But Ford have 170,000 pre-orders for their pickup truck. Tesla have 1.35 million pre-orders for the Cybertruck. Is it really a fair valuation based on those pre-order numbers and Rivian's ability to produce the vehicles to say that they are worth, well, nearly twice as much as Ford? Way more than Mercedes or Daimler? I don't think it is right now. I think it's highly speculative. There's a lot of money being poured into Lucid, for example, $70 billion valuation, and Rivian, that is just crazy money. But hey, if this gives these companies cash to spend and invest on battery technology, on electric cars, on getting these vehicles into the market, that is a good thing. So if you're invested in either of these companies, I feel like you're actually doing the community a public service. So I want to say thank you on your speculation in these stocks. Thank you on doing us all a public service, because that's exactly what you're doing. Very risky right now. These stocks could implode at any moment. But really, you are supporting the electric car movement, so I give kudos to you. Now, Rivian CEO RJ Scaringe said a few days ago that his company targets to expand production to at least 1 million vehicles annually by 2030. So they want to sell 1 million EVs in 2030. Well, guess what? BYD is worth 134 billion, around about US dollars currently. They're the world's second or third largest battery manufacturing company at the moment. Right now, not as the last quarter, but as of this quarter. They're also planning on selling 3.5 million electric vehicles in 2025. Rivian plans on selling 1 million in 2030. Maybe the valuation is not really, you can see here the value in BYD. Eventually others will too. My recommendation to you is I wouldn't be investing in Lucid or Rivian at this point. The stock price is just way too high for any sense. I'd be investing in BYD. I've been telling people this now for a long time. Now, if Rivian were to hit 1 million pickup truck sales in 2030, A high valuation like this, I don't think would still be justified. 1 million sales at this valuation per year is just not enough to justify this valuation, and that's 9 years into the future. Now, if Rivian was saying we're going to build 3 million, 4 million EVs in 2030, then I think this valuation would be justified. Now, what are Rivian planning on actually delivering before the end of 2021? The first 1,000 plus units of the Rivian R1T, a small number of the Rivian R1S, we don't know how many, and some Rivian vans for Amazon by the end of 2021. We don't know how many of those either. They haven't actually disclosed that information. Personally, I'd want all that information in full detail to be comfortable investing in Rivian right now. Now, only time will tell whether these startup electric car manufacturers can maintain sky-high valuations that are comparable to the world's largest automotive groups. That said, I wouldn't be investing in these large automotive groups, Daimler, Toyota, that's for sure, Nissan, any of these other groups. I think that they are places that I would steer clear of. I'll be looking at companies like XPeng, NIO, BYD, even Tesla, I still think is good value considering they plan on selling 20 million EVs in 2030, a lot more than one. Now, if you've actually taken delivery of your Rivian pickup truck, let us know. I want to know what it's like. It looks awesome, looks exciting. I would love to actually test one eventually one day, and I hope to do so for the channel and just for my own personal sake to have some fun. They look like a lot of fun. Thanks for watching the channel. Let me know what you think about this valuation of Rivian, about what Elon said about the valuation and about Rivian succeeding. Do you think he wants them to succeed? I don't think he really cares, but I think he is thinking that the valuation right now is a little crazy. But then again, Elon also thinks Tesla's valuation right now is a little crazy too. Thanks for watching the channel. Look forward to seeing you again on the next video. Bye-bye.